Anyways, we're on the way to get a donor for the Scirocco, and that's going to be fun. Can't wait to show you. This is going to get this, not here, but back here. So this right here is a 2003 Volkswagen Passat. It has a 1.8 liter turbo, and it has the 5-speed manual. It's front wheel drive only, but as you can see, it is longitudinally mounted. Picked it up for $500 on Marketplace, and I'm gonna show you why. And the reason I got it for so cheap was they hit the oil pan and drained all the oil out of the engine. Now, I don't know what kind of shape the engine's in. We do know that it does turn over, because before we bought it, I had the previous owner at least crank on the starter just a little bit. So with that being said, we're gonna clean up this oil pan. We're gonna JB weld it. We're gonna put oil in it probably tomorrow and see if I just wasted $500, or is this engine going to be okay. So we'll do that now. We're going to use this JB steel reinforced epoxy on this aluminum pan. All right, this thing is kind of slowly keeps seeping, so I'm gonna try to do this quickly. You know, and being on the ground is probably hard to tell, but this whole engine and suspension is all held in by this big cradle. And if I get lucky, I'll be able to just fabricate mounts in my car to basically just fit the whole front end in here. All right, we got the battery charged. Unfortunately, it looks like we didn't get it totally sealed. With that being said, we're gonna put oil in this thing and we're just gonna send it. Okay, so here's the thing. The hopeless romantic in me says that I'm gonna fire this thing up and it's gonna be a little noisy for about 10 seconds till it has enough oil pressure, and she's just gonna idle and sound real nice. And the realist pessimist in me says this thing's gonna start and it's gonna sound like a Folgers can full of nuts and bolts. Yeah, we're gonna find this out together. We're gonna go ahead and put about 4.1 quarts in here, and I'm sure it's already starting to leak. So we're gonna try to do this kind of quickly, and who knows, I might, if it runs, maybe I'll put a jug below this thing and catch the leaking oil. So this is 5 quarts, and it needs 4.1. Here goes nothing. It doesn't sound bad. Let's give her some revs. Well, I'll be damned. Now, the oil lights started blinking. I don't know what that means. I have to look it up on this car. But with that being said, it doesn't sound like it's shot. So I'm gonna make sure that, figure out a way if I can test for oil pressure before I go take this for a drive. I'm probably not going to drive it far because, as you can see, it is still leaking oil, but for 500 bucks, I think we might have made a good deal. Let's find out. Well, the good news is it runs and it doesn't sound horrible. The bad news is the oil light comes on and blinks, meaning it probably has low oil pressure. So I think probably the next step I'm going to do is to pull the pan, which is damaged, and check out the screen. Actually, before I do that, I might manually test the oil pressure just to see. I think this would be a good idea to get that pan replaced, whether I'm pulling this engine right away or not. But at least that way I can make sure the engine is somewhat mechanically sound. And it'll idle for a while before that light comes on. So could be any number of things. I don't know. Should probably do a compression test on it. It has a little bit of blow-by. It is a turbo engine with 175,000 miles on it too. So that being said, yeah, so far pretty happy with the $500 purchase. So we'll see what happens next.